Good evening. All right. The topic. El tema del día de hoy es treat myself. Darme un gustazo. Quiero traer este tema porque veo que se utiliza mucho, especialmente cuando estamos transicionando. This topic is heavily used, especially when we are transitioning into healthy eating habits. Uh, and I got it wrong when I was switching and I was 240. I thought that I was deserving what I used to eat late at night because I worked hard. So I deserved a big meal between 8:30 to 10:30. That was the time that I finished eating back in 2000 and no 20, 2020. That was 2014, 20 no, yeah, 2014, 2015, 2013, 2014. Yo estaba acostumbrado a comer entre 8:30, 10:30. ¿Por qué? Porque yo me lo merecía. Eso es lo que yo pensaba. Y let me treat myself with this heavy meal or with this oatmeal cookies, with this flavorful dessert. Déjame darme un premiecito, ¿verdad? Porque yo trabajé duro y me lo merezco. Y eso está erróneo. Yo me di cuenta que yo estaba erróneo y se lo comparto siempre a la gente. That's wrong. And I always share this with my clients and with people in general. Why is that wrong, Ludwig? Porque eso está mal, Lud. All right. This is what I mean. My body helped me, the observer, the self, the one who lives in the body and participate in the inner workings of the body and have the experience in the 3D to have a great workout, to teach a great class, move around, jump all over the classroom. What my body needs, it's healthy items. That's the reward of my body, the microorganisms, all those systems that work together to give me, the observer, the one who lives in the body, the great experience of a great workout or a great class or a great walk in the park, whatever the case may be. So, mi cuerpo y los sistemas que componen a mi cuerpo me han dado la oportunidad de experimentar una clase increíble, de hacer un workout excelente para mí o para mis clientes, para mi clase. Me permitieron brincar, correr, saltar, hacer todo lo que yo quería hacer. Y la recompensa que necesita mi cuerpo, los sistemas, los microorganismos, quienes corrieron el show para que mi cuerpo se pudiese mover como se movió. Eso necesita como recompensa herramientas, ¿verdad? Alimento saludable, alimento que cuando eso llegue al sistema, el sistema diga, wow, qué increíble, esto es lo que necesitaba para el replenish. So that's what we need to give the system, to treat, to reward the system. If I'm talking about only my palate, right? My taste buds, I get it. There's some things that are only for the taste buds, and we associate those things with happy moments. It's part of our programming as kids. You know, hey Ludwig, if you get first place, we're going to Baskin Robbins. Sugar, sugar, sugar. That's part of the, how we were, I don't want to use the word programmed, but anyway, that's how we associate happy moments with sugary stuff, because that's what we had for reward. But really, that's not a reward. That's something very detrimental to our body. But anyway, because it tastes good, we associate that with happy moments and something good. But it's not good for the system. So que tenemos asociado eso con algo chévere, algo rico. ¿Por qué? Porque cuando éramos niños nos decían, si sales primero en la carrera, te vamos a dar un helado, un mantecado, vamos a comer bizcocho, te voy a dar $2 para que compres dulce. Entonces eso lo asociamos, ¿verdad? Porque qué rico, lo asociamos con recompensa, con si gano me dan tal cosa. Pero realmente no es lo que necesita el cuerpo. Yo no estoy diciendo que lo dulce sea malo, porque a mí me encantan los dátiles, me encanta la piña, me encanta el guineo, me encanta la sandía. I'm not demonizing things that are sweet, because I like dates, I like pineapple, I like apples, I like cherries, I like, you name it, I like fruit. I eat it in moderation. All I'm saying is that when we treat ourselves based on all those associations, we are really not treating ourselves. We're doing a disservice to our system. That's all I want to say. So que cuando uno cree que uno está haciéndole un bien, uno está dándose un gustazo, uno está haciéndole realmente un mal al sistema. Pero como uno no lo asocia de esa manera, pues uno no lo ve de esa manera. Ahora, la realidad no tiene que ver nada con mi asociación. O sea, hello, I'm so sorry I was here in the zone. Slay Sister, how you doing, Slay Sister? And Julián Sánchez, saludo. Aquí hablando sobre cómo nosotros vemos el darnos un gustazo, cómo lo hemos asociado durante todo este tiempo, y a la hora de entonces hacer cambios de hábitos saludables alimenticios, se hace difícil romper esa asociación, y lo que se hace es que se pone dentro de lo que es un programa de comida saludable, creyendo que es necesario, y realmente no es necesario. No es necesario. Let me see. Julian Sanz, how's your day? Oh, my day is going well. I worked today. I taught a class today. I worked with several clients, different cases. And I went to the skate park. I really like to, that's my hobby, basically. Yeah, I can say that that's my hobby right now. Skateboarding. And you, Julian, how was your day? Well, so yeah, this is my message for the day. If you guys have any questions, any perspective on the topic about treating ourselves with food, you can write your comments and share your perspective. Obviously, that will keep things even more interesting. See how you guys see this topic. I used to eat everything under the sun, you name it, and I learned little by little, and I'm still learning. Why? Because this is the only body that I have to enjoy this place. Yo aprendo todos los días sobre este tema, y me gusta mucho este tema porque este es el único cuerpo que tengo para poder disfrutarme esta vida, y hay que cuidarlo. Entonces, yo he aprendido que I've learned that treat myself It doesn't mean to eat things that I associated with things that I've learned that that are good, and that I deserve certain types of food because I did X, Y, or Z. I work hard. For example, today is Friday. I'm from the Caribbean, from Puerto Rico. It's well known when people finish their day or the week, there's something called the happy hour. So everybody goes to the liquor store or their favorite liquor place, and they gather and they drink and they have fun. All right. So that activity, because you have fun, you're laughing, you're with your friends, is viewed as a treat, a good moment. If you drink in moderation, all right, cool. I don't drink, but I understand if you drink in moderation, nothing happens. What's moderation? Well, if you have to drive, maybe one beer. I don't know, because I don't drink. But all I'm saying is that Friday, for a lot of people, is the day that you treat yourself. Cheat meal, cheat day, whatever you want to call it. For me, Friday is the day that my treat is to rest and eat as good as possible. Why? Because my body gave me 5 days of, some of my days are 12-hour shifts. No shifts, but 12 hours working with different people, clients, and classes. And I move a lot. I do exercise most of the time with my clients as well. And I teach classes. So it's hard on my body. And don't get me wrong, that's my style. I decide to do it that way. I like to do exercise. So many times you see me doing exercise with my clients, and it's because I choose to do it that way. But I recognize that it's hard on the body. So after all that wear and tear, the worst thing that I can come up with is, all right, today is Friday. I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna treat myself. Let me go and feed my body that gave me all this week with, mobility, sustained energy. After all this work and service, I need to reward the system with high quality foods, not only my palate. Now, I came up with something a few years ago that is called flavorful and healthy, rico y saludable. Why is that? Because I recognize that I want to treat myself. I'm not being a hypocrite, right? So what can I do to eat something that I really, really, really enjoy here, but at the same time, I'm not doing a disservice to the body that gave me a great week of exercise and how to explain things to people. Because fitness, in the fitness industry, you have to explain things in different perspectives so people can really grasp and see it in a different way, so they can find the value and do certain changes, because changing is not easy. So you have to come up with different angles, analogies, metaphors. That's mental work. So after all that, no, you can throw to your system garbage. It is. Eso es ser un mal agradecido con el cuerpo, con el sistema. Así que yo lo veo. So que we need to be thankful and grateful with the system and give back the system something that you can replenish the system and rest and recharge. So Monday you can go back to the grind and yeah, all in, you know. So que llegue el viernes, ¿verdad? Sábado y domingo, y lo mejor que uno puede hacer es comer rico y saludable, porque el cuerpo lo merece. Después de darte toda una semana de, de excelencia de trabajo, de tú poder trabajar todos los días, tú poder razonar, explicar cosas, que la gente pueda entender diferentes perspectivas para hacer cambios, que cambiar no es fácil. Tú tienes que buscar el ángulo y explicarlo así, explicarlo acá, explicarlo allá. El fitness no es fácil, porque no es solamente haz 10 push-ups, es qué tú vas a hacer fuera del gimnasio para tú poder unir todas estas piezas que hagan sentido y tú poder tener el cambio que tanto estás buscando. Por eso no es solamente matarte una hora en el gimnasio y después irte a comer mantecado porque yo me lo merezco. Pues de nada sirvió tu esfuerzo. Tiene que haber cohesión, tiene que haber una integración de lo que yo hago en el gym y lo que yo hago afuera del gym. Entonces se complete las piezas y se logre la magia. Si no, toda tu vida vas a estar, es que yo me mato en el gimnasio y no veo nada. Claro, porque no es congruente lo que haces en el gimnasio con lo que haces fuera del gimnasio. So if you don't put all the pieces together, what you do inside of the gym with what you do outside of the gym, so the pieces of the puzzle you will never see the whole picture. You will never accomplish the body transformation or the lifestyle transformation, because this is about lifestyle. It's not just I'm gonna do this for 3 months, put the shirt that I want on that wedding and then whatever. If it's that what you want, that's fine, but this message is about longevity, it's about lifestyle, it's about quality of life. It's about having a lifestyle that leads you to the body that you want, or the confidence that you are looking for, because that's what you're looking for. I don't know. You know, we're different. Clarity. It could be clarity of mind. It could be physique. It could be all combined. It could be performance as an athlete. Performance in other areas. So it all depends what you're looking for, but it has to be connected. What you do inside and outside of the gym, because if not, you're gonna be chasing and trying all your life, and it's not about trying, it's about doing. If you keep trying, you will never accomplish. So stop trying and let's start doing. It's you versus you. That's the reality. I just heard someone say in a YouTube short, the real life or something like that is when you're by yourself, and that's true. You know, when you're by yourself, the trainer is not there in your house. Your friend, your personal trainer, whatever, is not with you. So you're there. It's 9:30. You have ice cream on the fridge, and you're like, oh my God, I can eat that right now. You decide if you say yes or no, and it's you against you. So what you're gonna say the next time that the trainer or your friend said, hey, did you, what happened Friday? What you did? Oh, nothing. I just watched a couple of movies and that's it. You ate something? No. But only you know. And that's the thing. You need to stay truthful to yourself and do it if you really, really want to do it, and if you want to achieve what you want to achieve. And this is not judging, it's nothing, it's just talking real life because it happened to all of us. All of us. We have to decide and choose, and by choosing the right thing is that's how we really show to ourselves in the mirror that I really, really want it. Y de esto que se trata, o sea, yo soy el que decido si realmente yo quiero el cambio. ¿Por qué? Porque cuando en la hora cero de decidir, yo soy el que decido y me demuestro a mí mismo si realmente yo quiero el cambio. ¿Cómo? Decidiendo lo que se supone. Si no decido lo que se supone, pues lamentablemente las ganas no están ahí. Tengo algo de deseo, pero realmente no estoy 100% eh, entregado a lo que quiero, por decirlo así. Entregado no es la mejor palabra, pero comprometido, comprometido. Anyway, gente, nos vemos. Espero que hayan entendido. Yo sé que mi inglés no es el mejor, mi español pues a veces un poquito extraño porque soy del Caribe, pero yo sé que ya ustedes están bastante acostumbrados al español de Puerto Rico gracias a toda la música que ha salido de Puerto Rico. So que nada, espero que la pasen bien. I hope this message makes sense to all of you. I know that my English is not the best, and my Spanish is kind of weird, a little bit blanky. I'm from Puerto Rico, so but I know that with music that Puerto Rico produces, I know that you understand Puerto Rican slang pretty much. I guess. I hope. Anyway, gente, nos vemos. Peace. Bye bye.